Uh, I was teaching at a church up in Maryland about, I don't know, 20 years ago. And I was a new teacher there. I was doing the Sunday service. And a man came up to me after service and he asked for prayer. And he said he was going for a heart operation. And he said, pray for me for a successful heart operation. I says, okay. And I was just ready to lay hands on him to pray for a successful operation. And the Lord said, pray for a new heart. Now here, I was pastoring for years, but I was new in this church, pastoring just for a few months. And I says, here's where the people can think I'm crazy, okay? But I'm pretty sure I heard God say, pray for a new heart. So I laid hands. So the man said, what's the problem, Sal? I says, God said to me, he says, do what God told you to do. So God was helping me. So I laid hands on him. I says, I speak a new heart into your chest right now in the name of Jesus. He went out. Meeting was over. Next week, I was back in the pulpit teaching again. And in the middle of my sermon, he comes in through the back door. He's waving his hands like this. So I actually had to stop the service. I called him up and I says, what's going on? He says, you remember you prayed for me last week? I says, yeah. He says, you remember what you said? I said, yeah, got a new heart. He says, they gave me a post X-ray, a pre-X-ray before the operation. He says, and they put the X-rays up. And the doctor said to the other doctor, can't see the damage. It's almost like he's got a new heart. He says, and that's what I came to tell you. And I asked the pastor, 10 years, just about 5 years ago, I spoke to the senior pastor of that church where I was pastoring it, and I asked him about the man. He said, oh yeah, I see him all the time. He's still in music. He's doing fine. He's healthy as anything. That was my confirmation that was God. So God can not only do it in the spiritual realm, in the heart, he can do it in the natural.